Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Tommy La Stella is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. 3-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
Simeon is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like It's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The 1-1 home. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Again, he sends it out of play. LaStella, base runner at first with one out. This is foul right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
The left fielder, number 8.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Frankie Montas gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. There is LaStella, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Brandon Belt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. And he gets ahead 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 4, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's a .375 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Longoria.
Hit hard to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Left side, but well foul. Crawford, 33 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So up steps Joey Bart now. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in two right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Now, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
At the plate, Johnny Cueto.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Number 5.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Dubon is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Giants out in front here, 4-2. So stepping in, Frankie Montes, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. That evens it up. 1-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And it's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Dickerson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready for another chance. Stephen Piscotty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Got him. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano is right there, 1 down. A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else. or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Joey.
At the plate, Joey Bart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotti is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Olson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Robbie Grossman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Dubon is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, number
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing, and he pops him up. La Stella ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up.